So, welcome. Welcome. I'm here to talk about projects, how to get a shop going, and how to do that. So, here's one of my projects I've been doing, is a shield. Completely handmade. All these screws are pre-drilled with a hand crank drill. I screwed them in by hand. Just all of this is neat construction. And I cut it all with this handy dandy little tool. And it works really well. 20 bucks at Goodwill. Good deal, let me tell you. It works really well. And it's strong. I got a little eye hole that I can peek through at you guys. And it works. And it's different because I got this. Yeah, I keep messing it up. Yeah, but I got a strap and a handle. That is something I haven't done yet, and I did it. So yeah, it's just the ability to be able to well maneuver it because it won't mess with my arm wanting to fling the shield where my wrist can't handle it. So your forearm takes a lot of that weight and stops it from moving. But I like it, and it works. So to making your shop, making your garage, make your whatever. First of all, places to work. Shop class, if you can do anything like that in shop class. Let's see. Sheds are perfect if you get all the crud out of them, all that stuff. Let's see. Also, garages. This is what mine's set up in, garages. Another one is if you grab an abandoned house, clean it, and you set up shop in it, if it's on your land and you own it. So that's one thing. And another thing is tools. A lot of people don't have tools. One thing is that you can do antique shops, pawn shops, stuff like that. And those are big places. Other places like schools, if your school is upgrading its workshop, your shop class, or arts and crafts or something like that, you can ask for their downgrades, their stuff that they don't use at all, and whatnot. What else? Teachers. Oh my God. All right. I get a welder from my teacher, and it's so important to me. Like, not important meaning the like it's sent metal, which it kind of is, anyways. But it really it's the heart of the shop. I can bond metal together within minutes whenever I want to. And the ability to do that is really big. I can make hammers, I can make tools, I can make stuff that you can't really do by hand sometimes. Forges are also a big thing. Forges and anvils. This anvil, if you can make it, which is, if you go on the railroads, you'll find plates like these. And they are good base plates for anvils. You make a railroad tie, and this is just an accessory that I made. But it really is cheap, and it's easy to make. If you can't see it from there, let me pick it up for you. See, boom. And I really like it. It really works. It's one of my many first tools I ever made. Fucking piece of wood right there. But yeah. It's a really big part of my shop. Benches and vices. Benches and vices are also a huge part of work. And that's it. Vices and bitches, okay? They are a big part of shops a lot of the time because the ability to hold parts and work on them in one steady position while you're at a comfortable height. You're able to work, and you can grind stuff with it. And the bench is kind of self-explanatory. You can store tools on it, in it, around it, and you work on it. You work on the top of it. Kind of self-explanatory, but it needs to be touched upon. And they can be simple. 2 boards next to each other with a few beams going to the ground. Simple. And, yeah. Like I said, pawn shops, great source for them. Get them. And let me see what my minute marker's at. Again, because I'm kind of worried about that. 6 minutes. It's 7. Alright, but so resources. If you have railroad tracks next to your place, if you're next to a city or something, railroad tracks are a good place because people dump random stuff around there. The railroad business actually dumps stuff down too, so you can take a lot of that scrap and use it. I definitely have. This vise is made with stuff around around the railroad tracks. And you can make a lot of stuff out of it too. People love railroad spikes. It's insane. I don't even know why. They just do. Personally, I don't really fucking care. They work. But you can make hammers out of them. That's a big one. Hammers. You gotta have a hammer. Alright. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's basically it. Let me touch up on another subject that is passed by teachers. Ask your teachers, okay, my dude. So, ask your teachers for tools, or if they have any spare that they don't use or at all. So you have to kind of listen to them a lot to make sure who they are. I know it's going to be kind of greedy sounding, but you listen to who they are. You kind of narrow down if they have tools or not, or if they're the type to give them out, and if they openly say it, that they're willing to help out a student. Another thing that helps is show design. So show compassion towards making shields, making swords, making armor, doing all that stuff. And they will help. They will definitely help. I know it sounds like a high school musical thing, but they will. And that's very, very important. So just ask, and they will say yes, no, maybe so. But don't give up, alright? They will help. My Wilder's from a teacher, actually, and love it. A lot of my teachers ask for me to fix things because it's a small town, and the colonial staff kind of sucks, so I'm just like, hey, I got it. Yeah, but let me check my minute marker. 9 minutes. Somebody's showing up to the house, so I just give them a minute. It's gonna get loud. Let me pause for a minute, actually. I'm gonna pause. Whoop. Yeah, just tools are kind of the hardest thing about a shop. over time you'll gather them, lose them, and whatever, but yeah. Ask is important, and all that stuff, and you will be good. Don't worry, resources around you. Well, that's just a big thing, is just resource and tools. Place to work is very important too. Sheds, garages, and even abandoned houses, if they're on your property, of course. Stuff like that. And you'll be good, 100%. Don't worry. Yeah, basically it. Yeah, see you in a minute. I'll download this to YouTube and do all that fun stuff.